So the hardest decision is going to be which color to choose. This is beautiful Kenya. She'll be with me this afternoon to help show off all the beautiful jewelry. We also have Lamar Scott in the house. I'm going to introduce you to Lamar momentarily. He is our resident gem expert, and he's going to help share his expertise as well. But let me show you the colors. We'll talk through this value. If you have a minute, if you're near your computer, if you have your phone in your hand, just Google designer dog tag pendant. Just Google that. You will see every single major designer, from Tiffany to Yerman to Louis Vuitton to Dior to you name it, Chanel. Every single big designer is doing their own version of beautiful dog tag pendants. People love the military chic. They love really just the symbolism behind it. Moreover, they love the timeless nature of it. And it's such a lovely nod to so many different things that are sentimental or important to each of us. So I'll walk you through that, but you have to see these colors. A lot of these colors are almost gone. This is called Savorite. It is a natural green stone out of Savo, Kenya. The Savorite girls, again, there's a few more than 100 left for the entire country. This will not be reordered. It's never coming back. You might want to get in now if you'd like to own that one. Also, the pink sapphire has been hugely popular. Pink sapphire, I have a few more than 500 left. That's it for the entire day. It is absolutely gorgeous. Next up, I want you to see the blue sapphire, because the blue sapphire has been the top seller. That's what I'm wearing right here. I'll just kind of lean down and try to show you. Hello, Mr. Cameraman. There we go. I mean, look at how beautiful. There is the blue sapphire, guys. It is absolutely breathtaking. Those are Ceylon sapphires. They're the most breathtaking blue, 1.5 carat of Ceylon at a price you've never seen before. And then last but not least, actually second to last, that's also one of my favorites. That is the canary sapphire, all precious sapphire here. Speaking of precious, we also have precious ruby. This is genuine, gorgeous ruby. Ruby and gold. The Savorite in the black rhodium. We have rose, the pink sapphire in pink gold. We have the blue sapphire in the platinum finish, and then we also have that yellow sapphire in the yellow gold finish. Are you ready for this? Your choice. It should be several $100s. Anybody else? All those brands I mentioned and many, many more. Nobody sells a pendant like this for under $100 except HSN. And today we're doing it for only $89.95. So it's under $90. It's on 5 payments. So you get to do one flex pay, one little drop in the bucket here, $18, $18. We send you your beautiful pendant. You will never want to take it off. You will get compliments galore. I get so tickled every single time I wear it. Somebody always compliments, no matter where I go, where I am. People notice it. People love it. They respond to it. It makes you feel good. You bring a little warmth and love and just sentiment and memories and history into a room wherever your travels might take you. It is one knockout piece. If you have, I mean, the first time I ever bought a dog tag pendant, and I'm going back about a decade ago, and I bought it because my beautiful Chihuahua Muffin, her name was Muffy, and she went across the Rainbow Bridge, and it was devastating for me. I mean, I sobbed. I was so attached to that darling dog. And my dog, so I bought myself a dog tag necklace as a remembrance of my Muffin. And it wasn't this exact one. This is far more beautiful, frankly. But it made me feel comforted. It made me feel good. People would ask about it. I'd get to talk about Muffy every time I wore it. It was just a really wonderful thing. People wear dog tags for many different reasons. The sentiments of a beloved pet. It could be you have a loved one in the military. Maybe you have a son or daughter, or a spouse, or a parent that has served or is serving in the armed forces. Maybe you have a veteran in your life. This is a wonderful tribute, and I think one of the reasons it's become so popular is because it is a nod to supporting our military. But then it moves beyond that. It's a huge fashion statement. As I said, all the designers are showing it because it's cool and it's chic and it's fun to wear and it's a conversation piece. You have the large, beautiful cutout heart with 1.5 carats of precious gemstones, precious sapphire, canary, blue, pink, green, or red. So I'm going to keep my eye on this for you guys. It's been very popular, close to 2,000 already out the door. I have a few more than 3,000 left total for the entire day. That's it. Boom, done. So if you want your pendant, I would order it early before they are all completely spoken for. I love that canary. They're also pretty. We want to introduce you to our very special friend and guest. This is Lamar Scott. Lamar is a fashion expert. He is a fashion consultant. He is a jewelry expert. He is a gem aficionado. And it's always a treat to have you here.
It is always a treat to be here working with you, Colleen.
Whee!
Oh my goodness.
We get to talk sapphire today.
I know. How lucky are we? First of all, yes, I do have the best job in the world. I get to talk to you about gemstones all day long. Like Colleen said, Every major designer is giving you a dog tag, but as always, I think we did it best because we included those incredible gemstones. My goodness, this is definitely a conversation piece. Colleen posted on Facebook to kind of tease a few days ago, and every single outfit she wore just kind of came alive, depending on which color you wear. Bar none. The sapphire is definitely the traditional sapphire, because maybe you don't know, sapphires come in many, many different colors. There's orange, there's pink, there's red sapphire, which is really a ruby, and then of course you have that traditional cobalt blue, that midnight blue, which works perfectly with your outfit, Colleen. I absolutely love this because look at the depth of color. I mean, this is not like a teeny tiny piece. It packs a punch when you get this home and you see it.
And they're not, the sapphires aren't those midnight. They're not the black sapphires. You've seen that. They're not too pale. They're not cloudy. They're beautiful. If you pick the blue sapphire, it is stunning. I love all of them. Again, if you are on Facebook, maybe Andre can show you. I had a chance. I've been wearing it for several weeks. I've been wearing it daily for several weeks. I absolutely loved having this on. It is just so spectacular and so special. We're getting busy here. Almost 1,800 gone. We have one waiting here for you after one flex payment of only $18. We'll send it home to you. You can be casual. This is casual chic. This is everyday elegance. This is easy. This is fun. It is beautiful. People notice it. They ask about it. It's different. It's exclusive to us. You can't buy it anywhere else. It is the ultimate gift. Talk about a fabulous gift. Like your mom for Mother's Day. It's just such a beautiful gift. It's a keepsake, and yet it's cool and it's beautiful. It's not just a dress-up piece, because most of us are casual most days. And this is something you can wear very easy and casually just with denim, right?
Absolutely. I love that, because oftentimes with jewelry, we kind of leave it in the jewelry box. It's always reserved for a special occasion. You're like, oh, I don't want to travel with it, or I don't want to wear it because it's too nice. I don't want to lose it. This is something that is really beautiful. It is elegant, but you can feel comfortable wearing it every day. It's 9 on the Mohs scale. That's the measure of hardness scale. So it is the hardest mineral, only second to a diamond. And it is so interesting, the way that we've given you that carve out with a heart. Usually with heart-shaped jewelry, like, it just looks like a heart, right? We've actually molded the metal. We've done incredible metal smithing here to give you that negative space so that when this wears on the neckline, it is going to capture everyone's attention. They're going to say, whoa, that's different. And actually, I had a text message after the show I had early this morning. Someone texted me and they said, I've never seen that before. That's really cool. How do you achieve that? And I'm like, well, that's the beauty of really, really great metalsmiths.
It's really true. I will tell you, the workmanship, the pave work on this is phenomenal. When you look at the, pave means paved, and true pave is where you see, all you see is stonework, and that is done to absolute precision. The canary is breathtaking. If you're a yellow gold girl, get the canary. We have fewer than 1,000 available. The green, a few more than 100. That is the natural, gorgeous, breathtaking color of Tsavorite from Tsavo, Kenya. That is a one-source gemstone. It's extremely rare, found only in the Tsavo Park area of Kenya, and all you would have to do right now is spend $18 and you're wearing it, and I promise you, I think you're going to absolutely love it. The blue is beyond. That is super high quality blue sapphire. You can very plainly see the quality of these stones. These are not washed out stones. These are not lackluster stones. The quality of the sapphires we've used here are second to none, and look at, again, how absolutely beautiful that blue is. If you are a denim girl, if you love your blues, I would pick up the blue one first, and for sure, because I know you will love it. We did it in the white metal. That's platinum over 925 sterling silver. The chain, incidentally, is a 20-inch chain, and it actually can be extended from 18, 19, or 20 inches. Has a large lobster claw. I do love that we did the yellow sapphire in a yellow 18-karat gold over 925 sterling. And I do love, they say the yellow actually, very popular in this presentation. The green, guys, has a black rhodium. Rhodium, as you know, is platinum, and it gives it such a chic, really modern, fresh look and feel. I love it. Worked great with all different metals. The blue, we used platinum over sterling, and that gives you that white, bright, and by the way, the chain itself is super sparkly. It's very strong. strong. We love it. There is that pink, the pink sapphire. We use the pink gold. That is the rose gold over 925 sterling silver. And of course, the ruby choice over here, we also did in the yellow gold. If you're a yellow gold girl, the ruby, we also chose to keep that in the yellow gold. One other thing that we love about it, I'll just show you. So it is actually a slide pendant. It slides onto the chain. It slides along the chain. So it has lovely movement. It's extremely comfortable to wear. It sits perfectly at the neck. It will never flip around on you. It doesn't flip. It doesn't get stuck. I mean, it just always stays pristine and perfect on your neckline, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. That is not an $89 piece of jewelry. I mean, let's be serious here. That is not something that you take $90 into a jewelry store, anywhere, online, a brick and mortar store. You take $90 and you go ask, I'd like to see your selection of sapphires. I'd like to see your sapphire pendants. You're gonna see a little teeny weeny dot. You're gonna see a little gnat bite something. You're not gonna see this. This is 1.5 carats. The blue is Ceylon sapphire. That sapphire is so gorgeous. It is so vibrant. It's like when I think of blue sapphire, that's the color that I think of. And that's exactly what you're going to be achieving and receiving when you place your order today. Look at that, almost 1,900 now spoken for. We'll keep our eye on what's left in these choices. I was telling you, the green, very limited. We have a few hundred in the yellow, a few hundred left in the pink. Blue has been most popular, but also whittling away here. So you girls decide which is your favorite. Do you have a favorite color of sapphire, Lamar?
Absolutely. It's the yellow. And I've been saying this for years. I know I'm not technically supposed to have, favorite gemstones or favorite colors, but I am a sucker for the yellow. Why? Everyone always talks about how coveted it is, how exclusive it is to get a canary yellow diamond. I want a fancy, deep, intense canary yellow diamond. But truth be told, that's out of most people's budget. So my pro tip when you're looking for a canary yellow diamond is to save yourself a couple of coins and get a yellow sapphire. The saturation in these yellow sapphires, I mean, it really looks like you're dancing on the surface of the sun. It is so bright, it is so vivid, it is so vibrant. And I'm thinking spring, as we usher in spring, as we start wearing our florals and as Easter comes up, how beautiful would this be at church? How beautiful would this be on your neckline as you start wearing those dresses and those bright colors? I mean, it is perfect for the upcoming season, right?
It really does. It just makes you think spring. It does make you think of Easter and Mother's Day and brunches and weddings and baby showers and, baby reveals, all the things that you have coming up over the course of the next few months. And because it's still cold outside, there's nothing nicer than bringing the sunshine in, bringing beautiful gems into your world. And this is a piece you'll have for a lifetime. And if you wear it, every time you wear it, if it's to commemorate someone you've lost, maybe it's a loved one, maybe it's a spouse, every time somebody comments, it's a chance to talk about them and keep their memory alive. And that's so important. We all know that if you've lost a special loved one, it's like my father was in the military and he passed away 20 years ago. And so I still love to talk about him every day. At some point, I talk about my dad because he was very important to me. And so when you're wearing a pendant like this and people say, oh, that's so beautiful. And then you can tell the story or what inspired you to order it. If you're looking for a gift, if you have a friend who maybe is going through some health issues or a troubled time, you want to just give her a beacon of hope, a gift of love, a gift of hope. That's what a dog tag, that's what a tag necklace is all about. You think of these famous jewelers that I rattled off, Yerman and Tiffany and Louis Vuitton and Dior and Cartier, everybody, they all do dog tag because it's something that is classic. It's a modern classic. It's something women love. It's something that, and men too, frankly.
Absolutely.
Guys wear dog tag as well. What I like is this looks very feminine. This is right? Because sometimes the dog tag does lend it to a more masculine feel. This tag really does have that soft, beautiful, feminine effect with the open heart, all the pave work, the sparkly chain, all the pretty things. If you are a July girl, pick up your ruby. Oh my gosh, what a bargain to get gorgeous, genuine ruby for $89. If you love green, if you're a May girl, that Savorite, if that does not look like emerald, in our world, both Lamar and I studied with the GIA, and we talk a lot about the fact that Savorite looks like the finest emerald money can buy, right? I mean,
Yes.
that looks like emerald would love to look like that.
No, this is what every emerald wants to be.
Right.
Most of the time, emeralds can be a little bit muted in color. They can be a little bit murky, but look at this Savorite garnet. I mean, it is like the tastiest Granny Smith apple. It's, my mouth puckers like just looking at it because of the richness of the beautiful color. And you're absolutely right. This is like a gift of hope. It's a gift of love. I can't imagine the smile on someone's face if you get this for them.
Oh my gosh.
And they remember their lost loved one, or maybe someone who is working overseas. They're stationed overseas. I met a guy, Zach, the other day who you know, served in the Marines for 4 years. He was an awesome guy, and he's got all these tattoos all over him, right? This is that thing that you wear. It's that item that you get which pays homage to maybe someone, a place. And it's very, very feminine. So it's not just like about the message, right? It's beautiful.
It is. That's it. I think that's what's fun. It's multidimensional, this piece. And it really is very personal for you. If you love it as a fashion statement, if you love it with a sentiment attached to it, that's what makes jewelry special, is that it does become your own. And it's your story. And it's your way to present something beautiful to the world every time you walk out your door. You have this beautiful pendant on. It makes you feel good. I just love wearing it. It makes me happy having it on. It's really interesting. There's something, I have so much jewelry, but I've just absolutely loved having this on my neck. It's just one of those pendants that you know you have something that has, it's beyond pretty. It's beyond just sparkle. It has intrinsic value. It has meaning attached to it. And you know that, you know. I mean, when you look at it, it has the heart. It is the tag shape. It has all of that breathtaking beauty of the natural wonder of gemstones. I mean, the sapphire, that blue sapphire, is ridiculous. I mean, honestly, if you can't decide, the yellow is gorgeous. We love the ruby, yellow very popular. If you're a yellow gold girl, get the yellow for sure, because it's so golden and warm and beautiful. I mean, look at the stones again. Look at that pave work. Blue, amazing. Green, we love. Pink is so hot. I mean, pink is a color that women absolutely love to wear. If you're a pink girl, you know who you are. Look at on Kenya. Oh my gosh, look at that next to her skin. That pink is amazing.
I was just thinking the exact same thing against the skin tone. By the way, good afternoon, Kenya. Hey, girl. You look incredible.
Gorgeous.
Against her skin tone. That's so, so, so lovely. And what's special about this, Colleen, is that when we get birthstones, or when we talk about birthstones, we usually think that we have to break the bank, right? Especially if you're born, you know, in April for a diamond. But here you've got rubies, genuine rubies. You've got garnet, the birthstone for January. And then you have sapphire, of course, the birthstone for the month of September. And you're not breaking the bank. These are all real gemstones. They're beautifully faceted, and they're set right next to each other. So I want you to think of like a cobblestone street, where a bricklayer will lay brick after brick after brick. That's what pave means. It's a pavement, but we're not using bricks. We're using real gemstones, which means that it's so much more coveted. It's so much more beautiful. And you can't even tell where the gemstone stops and starts in conjunction to the metal, because it's just seamless. An entire pavement of the most beautiful sparkle that you could get. When you get this home, I mean, your mouth, I think, is going to just hit the floor.
I do too. Do you know, it already has a perfect 5-star review.
I mean,
I can't imagine one person getting this home and not being absolutely thrilled with it. It's lovely on TV. I think it's even more beautiful when you get it home and see it in person. It's a very special pendant. We started working on this many, many months ago. I had no idea they would mark this for $89. I thought this would at least be $149. At least it's sapphire. It's precious sapphire. The most precious next to diamonds of all of the beautiful gems of the world. There's only 3 precious stones: emerald, ruby, sapphire. That's it, right? Well, emerald, ruby, sapphire, diamond. So that's it. I mean, this isn't a very elite group of stones we're talking about here, and that's why women are willing to pay more for them. That's why people often choose sapphire for their engagement ring, for their wedding ring, for anniversary ring, because they're very hard, they're very hardy, they hold up. I want to show you, again, this one's kind of dropping down, but that's okay, because the chain is completely adjustable. So please keep that in mind. We've shortened it up for our display here, but the chain itself is completely adjustable. You can wear it longer, you can wear it shorter, wherever you want it to land on your neck. So you have lots of options when you go to put this on. Bottom line, guys, all you do is pick your favorite one. It's $89.98. Everything in the show today is on 5 flex pay. So if you're shopping with a major credit card, you make your first flex payment and we send this home to you. The first payment will always include your tax, shipping, and handling, and then it's on the way to your doorstep. You have 30 days to check it out. If you want to exchange it, by the way, we have free exchanges. So if you change your mind on the color, if you order a blue one, you decide you want the canary instead, we will exchange it free of charge. So lots of wonderful ways to say yes to it. The best part is that this is our best value of the day. Think ahead, birthdays, graduation, oh my gosh, Mother's Day. If you have a daughter going off to college, she'll flip. That's what I like about this. You know, the dog tag is really very much of every generation.
Absolutely.
Right? You see 20-somethings wear this, you see 80-somethings wear this, right? It's really personal taste and personal preference, but there's something about it that is universally loved. I think people, you automatically are reminded of what this is, what the symbolism means, and then you internalize it and you decide, what does it mean to you? And why are you wearing dog tag? It's just because it's fresh and cool, because it's military chic, or because it reminds you of somebody that you want to think about and remember every day.
Absolutely. It's ageless. The gift that keeps on giving. I say this is that piece that you're going to put on and you're going to just fiddle with it. You just want to touch it because you know that it's there. I love the negative space. One of the biggest trends in the jewelry industry right now is negative space, where that beautiful skin tone just like peeks through that open heart. I mean, it is so sexy. It is so sleek. And this is not going to move around on your neck. My biggest pet peeve with jewelry, Colleen, is when you wear a necklace and it flips, turns upside down. It's like dancing on the neckline, not in a good way. This is actually going to lay flat. That's what I love about the dog tag style.
Yeah.
And it's just going to sit on the neckline with this beautiful big presence.
It really does. I mean, I literally have been wearing it every single day for weeks, and I will promise you, it does not flip. Wore it for Valentine's Day. I wore it for my 43rd wedding anniversary dinner. I wore it to the gym. I really did. I've been wearing it every single day. I just love it. I've not taken it off. It just looks really good with any kind of outfit. The most casual outfit you wear, a sweater and jeans, leggings and a little, leather jacket, anything. It looks so good with whatever you pair it with. And the color pop is so exciting. It's fun to add a burst of color to your wardrobe. And in this instance, it doesn't really matter. If you pick the green looks amazing with every single other color. The pink also. Every color, black, gray, white, cream, ivories, prints, any print you have, any other bright you have, it's going to be beautiful, or with neutrals. It's a way to really add that beautiful burst of color to a neutral palette. The yellow, to me, is a neutral. I think of this as just as neutral as it gets. It looks gorgeous with everything. It's like wearing a gold chain, right? It's like wearing a gold necklace.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, it is. When you wear the yellow, there's just something about it that you will find. You add your own gold hoop, your own gold jewelry. It's those beautiful golden stones. And again, not all yellow sapphire has this diamond-like. I don't know that I've ever said a yellow sapphire looks like canary diamond. This does to me.
It truly does.
Doesn't it?
The color here it rivals the finest, fancy, intense canary yellow diamond. It just has this beautiful pop of color. By the way, as we're entering into spring and we're wearing lighter colors and pastels and bright colors, the yellow is going to be your best friend because it's just going to energize every single outfit. I love yellow against other primary colors. I mean, the way that Kenya's wearing it with the blue right now, it looks absolutely stunning.
I agree. Okay, hold on if you're ordering yours. Now, we do have a matching, we had a matching earring that sold out, but we do have a matching